named as like the largest creditor in the bankruptcy filing, right? Did you actually get the money that was owed to you in the contract, or?
No, but the company went belly up. It was frauded, as everybody knows. If you want any more questions or more details about that company, you need to ask the owner or whoever else is involved in the fraud.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
Kawhi Leonard has been described as many things. One of them I've heard over the years, mostly regarding his game, is cerebral. And I don't know, bro. This starting to look like he's a few eggs short of a half dozen. He implicates himself in fraud while throwing Steve Ballmer under the bus, from what I saw on Media Day. We'll talk about it right now on Doing It for GP.
You can't handle the truth.
As a whole becomes a part, I strike to burn, and the flame returns. Here's Johnny.
Welcome back to the channel. Your boy Mac back with some thoughts, with some opinions, with some reactions. Wipe your feet off as you come in. Hit the like button if you so choose, and hopefully you stay a while. Shout out to them supporters. And with that said, let's take this walk. Okay, so before we get, to the clip and breakdown, let me just set the table. Steve Ballmer, Clippers owner, Kawhi Leonard, Clippers player that Steve pays the most, both being investigated for fraud. Okay? Now, here's Kawhi's explanation at Media Day.
Kawhi, Tomer Zelle with Clutch Points. Good to see you again. Just curious, there's been a lot of talk around you and the Clippers and NBA investigation last month. Just curious how you're kind of approaching this training camp and kind of not letting that, get in the way, distract you or anything like that.
Oh, I mean, it's easy for me. I don't read headlines or do conspiracies, theories, or anything like that. So,
Boy, if you don't get...
It's about the season and what we got ahead of us right now.
Do you have any reaction or statement regarding some of the things that have been alleged over the last month?
No. The NBA is going to do their job. None of us did no wrongdoing.
Shenanigans, my nigga.
And, that's it. We invite the investigation. It's not going to be a distraction for me or the rest of the team.
What is your understanding of the endorsement deal that you had with the company that's being talked about, Aspiration, and did you perform any services for them?
When you say understanding, what do you mean?
Like of the contract you signed and how much money you were to receive, what you were supposed to perform for those services?
I understand that full contract and the services that I had to do. Like I said, I don't deal with the conspiracies or the clickbait analysts or journalism that's going on.
What?
That's what it is.
Well, I think the allegation was that you didn't perform any services for them. Is that accurate, or did you do things for them?
I don't think it's accurate, but it's old. This is all new to you guys. The company went bankrupt a while ago, so we already knew this was going to happen. So
Guilty as
No.
You were named as like the largest creditor in the bankruptcy filing, right? Did you actually get the money that was owed to you in the contract, or?
No, but the company went belly up. It was frauded, as everybody knows. If you want any more questions or more details about that company, you need to ask the owner or whoever else is involved in the fraud that went on.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I think they said they owed you $7 million or something, right?
I'm not sure. I gotta look back at the books, but no, it's more than that for sure.
Do you have any idea of how much you actually made on that?
No, it was like 2, 3, 4 years ago.
How stupid could a nigga be?
Okay, so here's what Kawhi just did. Let me put the entire situation in layman's and break it down simply. Steve Ballmer, who's mega rich from Microsoft and bought the Clippers, has the capital to pay any player any amount he wants, provided the player wants to be there, but most importantly, provided that there was no salary cap to prevent, monopolizing great players because owner may owners play big bank, little bank. So in order to pay Kawhi Leonard the money he wanted to, for him to come to the Clippers, he had to pay him the most money the salary cap allowed, in addition to what, they're being investigated for. setting up a shell company in Kawhi's business name to pay him the rest. There's a paper trail of this, and it looks like obvious fraud and greed from both parties. Kawhi not only in that media day clip told to go ask Steve when the reporters asked him and told him that Steve knows all about that fraud shit, he also admitted that Steve owed him some paper from the fraudulent business. There's no player outside of Ben Simmons that has scammed the NBA and its fans more than Kawhi Leonard. Flaky character there. That was established way before the Clippers. So Steve Ballmer has no one to blame but himself for this vomit of the mouth from Kawhi Leonard. But what do I know? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe if you like the content. Hit the notification bell. And with that said, hopefully you've been entertained and informed while passing this precious time that we have. And hopefully I've earned your sub. I go by the name of Mac. This has been Doing It for GP. Till next time.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here.
Never did me, I spit the truth. All you aware, fear-driven niggas get the boot. All of you squares couldn't fit up in my circle. All of us red and will hurt you severe. Slow your roll, nigga, patience is a virtue.
Yeah, and a nigga bite any bark. When I black out, how you gon' hide in the dark?
Conspiracies, theories.